Hey everybody, anyone is here, and we are back on the RAC server. And before I show you some changes I made, I wanted to mention something. I know my last video I said that that video is probably going to go out after something we recorded after it. Benji, Apex, and I raiding a roguelike dungeon, and we did it. It was a lot harder than I thought. I'm not going to spoil too much of it, but let's just say I thought it was going to be something that was going to take us, 20 minutes, not even. It turned out taking us hours. So I still have to edit that, cut that up, release that. If you want to see what happened now, if you look down in my description, you'll see a link to Apex's channel. I believe he's already uploading the series. I think he made it a mini series, something like RAC pack roguelike dungeon or something like that. I'm sure you can find that on his channel pretty easily. So if you want to watch it now, definitely go check out his channel. I will be editing it and uploading it sooner than later because I really want to get it done. But like I said, there's hours and hours of footage, so I really got to go through that. Anyways, as you can see, we have made some major changes, and I'm not sure how I feel about the outside of this just yet, but it looks good from the inside, so at the moment, this is how we're going to keep it. And you could see lots and lots of changes on the inside. So first of all, the most obvious thing to notice is I took the spruce wood look that was in here, and I wrapped it around the whole base, which I think looks pretty cool. I also put in some abysmal stone as the floor and some marble as the roof, and then the ceiling, I should say. And then these really cool pillars that were designed by NickFlame20. All you guys who don't know him, he's a friend of mine, friend of the server. He's on this server. He doesn't record, but he's an all-around good guy, and he designed these pillars, which I really think is cool. And one of my favorite things about these pillars is the elevator right here. How cool is that? And as you can see, we did the upstairs here too. So I thank him a lot for helping me design this. He definitely helped me with the color and the contrast and all that good stuff. And he definitely spent a lot of time making these pillars. And you have to actually see how many different styles he went through before he was really happy with it. Very cool. What you'll also notice, and I think I just seen one, is no more do you see those particle effects. And I think I actually seen a little bit of the particle. There we go. No more do you see those particle effects. And I got rid of it. I did not like it. I thought it was cool to be able to have light that had no source, but all those particle effects in here is getting too annoying. So I brought back the glowstone strip, and I don't think it actually looks bad with this setup. It actually goes really well. In the future, I will be looking for a better block to use, and if you know a better block I can use, either with the mod that we have in this pack, or even a mod I have to add to this pack, definitely let me know. I'll definitely look into it, just because even though the glowstone looks okay, not that huge of a fan of it. Right. Anyways, one of the major changes that I did is change up my Tinker's Construct area. Yes, I totally changed this up. Oh, I see more. Damn it. I thought I got all of it, but I guess not. Whoop. I don't know if you've seen, but there's some sparkles over here somewhere. Where is it? Okay, whatever. I know it was around here somewhere. It looks to be gone now. Whatever. So I changed up my Tinker's Construct area, and it's actually interesting. It really looks like a machine you'd see in vanilla with all these buttons and switches. But the reason I did it like this is because I eventually plan on wiring it up with redstone and controlling it from a computer, which would be completely controllable, which is really cool. But I'll explain how this works. So I wanted a little bit more of a way of automating my smelting of things, my smeltery, and I thought this would work really cool. So obviously, this is just a smeltery, normal, yada, you'd put stuff in here. So the first thing is this switch right here. This switch turns it on and off. If I have this on with this light here, anything that is in here will go into the system. If I have it off, it will just stay right here. The next thing you'll see is this switch here. This switch is a manual override to just turn things directly into ingots. And you know what? Let me get out my axe and we can take a look. Oop, that's not an axe. We can take a look behind and I'll show it to you. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff back here. So when I flip this turns on the auto ingot making system. So anything that's in here will flow right into this pipe, come back up and around into this tube, and then the back of this tube comes out to as you can see, the back of here comes out to a casting table that has a what are those called? Whatever they're called, cast of an ingot. Very cool. So just come into here, make it into an ingot, go straight into my sorting system, my processing system, ME system, whatever you want to call it. Very cool. That allows me that if I need to do stuff in bulk, I could just drop it in here. I'm not sure what would be useful. Originally, I was using it for aluminum. But unfortunately, fortunately, with the newer version of one of the mods, I can actually smelt aluminum. But if I needed to mass cook stuff, I could do that. By default, without having to turn this on or off, glass will automatically be turned into this clear glass. So any glass that you put into here will automatically come out, assuming the system is on, come out of here and get dropped right into this casting basin and get turned into glass. So nothing needed. There's no other time. There's no other reason why I would put liquid glass in here other than to make clear glass. So it might as well just go straight into that basin automatically. Very cool. So what you'll also see here is these 4 tanks and then these 2 tanks. These 4 tanks are reservoirs for storage of different metals. So I can have a surplus here and not have to worry about smelting things over and over again. I could just smelt it all at once and then it could stay in here. The reason I have these switches down here, actually I could leave that open. The reason why I have these switches down here is because I'm using thermal expansion pipes, as you can see right here, liquid ducts, and it has this weird thing. If all of these are enabled, and I put, let's say, cobalt in there, instead of all the cobalt going into here like you would expect it to, it will actually try to distribute it out across all 4 of these tanks. So what I did here was, let's just pop this off for a second. I put a pneumatic servo in these. And I set it so it only allows things through it when there's a high or a redstone signal. So when it's off, it won't allow anything in it. And when it's on, it will allow anything in it, which will allow me to toggle which of these tanks are going to accept any type of fluids. Now, obviously, if there's fluid in the tank, so if like there was, I don't know, liquid iron in here and I smelted cobalt, it wouldn't go in here. But if there's nothing in here, it gets kind of messy. So I wanted to have these switches. I'm not sure why that is, because that actually works a little bit differently than the item ducts, where the item ducts would go to the first inventory. This seems to spread it out across. I don't know if because of the way Forge handles liquids, if it's different. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what it does. So then once we have the liquids into these tanks, you could press these buttons up here to release them into one of these 2 things. So this one will release it into a tank that will allow me to make blocks. And then this one will release it into a tank that will allow me to make tools. So if I needed to make, I don't know, a tool rod cast, I could just throw that in there and then, click this and boom, it will come in here. Very, very cool. This also has these 2 switches here. This is for a little bit different. I wanted to run this along the same pipe. So if I want, let's say, to use this basin, I just turn this on and then press the button of the liquid I want and it'll come into here. If I want to make some type of cast, I turn this on, press this, and it goes on onto here. And last but not least, if I have excess of something in here and I just want to clear it out, I could turn just this side on and press this button. Let's turn that off. Wait. Hold on. I'm confused. Turn that off and then on. Okay, good. Then I could just... Oh, I didn't think about that. I'm going to have to fix that. Okay. Basically, when I have this just this side on, I can press this button and it will flow anything that's in that tank into here and turn it into ingots. So it's just a quick and easy way. Yeah, a quick and easy way to clear out these chambers. So enough talking. Let's just show you how it works. So the first thing I want to smelt is some cobalt. Get some stockpiles of cobalt because there is something I want to make, a new pick. I need a pick with silk touch. I don't have one right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw this in here. I'm going to let these smelt away. And as soon as this is done, we'll cut back. As you can see, I have the system turned off with this switch on the off state. So once this melts, it's not going to enter the system. When we're ready, I will flip this on once we're back on camera. So give me a little time, let this melt, and I will be right back. Okay, we are back, and as you can see, everything's smelting. We have 29 ingots of molten cobalt. So what we're going to do is flip this switch to open up this chamber, turn this on, and we're going to start seeing this stuff flowing through here into here. Very, very cool. And it happened so quick you didn't even see it. I have it entering this tank right here first, everything, just so I could sort it out. So if you look here, this blocks glass from going up there. If you go look here, this only allows glass. And if you look, well, you can't really see there, but if you clicked on that one over there, where my cursor is, it also blocks molten glass. And the reason for this here is, let's see, did this finish? Yeah, that looks to be done. The reason this is here, because this override, what this will do is, this liquid duct right here is set to turn off with a redstone signal. Turn on with a redstone signal. This one is set to turn off with a redstone signal. So when I flip this switch, it turns off that valve and opens up this one. And this is what allows the liquids to just pass right past the system and into the auto ingot creating portion. Just worth mentioning. So now that I have all the ingots in here, so one flaw of this system is the time it takes to actually press a button, what I was hoping for is one button press would yield me one ingot in here. That is not what happens, because this goes on for a couple ticks. Now luckily, once I have this all wired up to a computer craft system, I'll be able to specify how many ticks the redstone stays on for, which will be great, and it will allow me to be able to say exactly how much liquid to get out of here. But unfortunately, I can't do that. But what will happen is we will flip that switch to open up this valve. And now when we press this button, it will let a little bit of it out and put it into there. Very, very cool. So now we can start getting the parts needed to build what I wanted to build. And basically what I want to build is a new pick. I wanted to build a silk touch pick. So we are going to need one of these and one of these. We also need a binding, but that's going to use paper because we want that extra modifier on there. So let's get that in there. Make our first one. There we go. Cool. And then we can put this one here. Make our second one. Very cool. And now, unfortunately, what we're going to have to do is turn the rest of this stuff into ingots, because I actually have no way of clearing out this system, which I just thought of, which would actually be a really, really good idea. And it would be very easy. I could just put a pipe right under it that connects it to here, and it will just dump out into the auto ingot making system. Either way, I'm really happy with the way this came out, especially when I'm able to actually set it up with Computer Craft and really control how all this works a little bit more. Oh, didn't mean to do that. A little bit more granular. But until then, this is definitely going to help me. This is definitely going to work. And this is definitely going to make my life a little bit easier when it comes to thermal expansion. Oh, I keep picking that up. So I'm happy. I think it looks good. It works well. Again, it looks really weird because of all these manual buttons. It looks like something you would make in vanilla. But once we get the Computer Craft system set up, we could just rip all those buttons out. Very, very nice. Man, there's a lot more of this in here than I thought there was. We'll finish that off later. So let's just dump all this stuff out of our inventory. Very, very cool. So something I found that was added in the new version of OpenBlocks, which I think is really, really cool, is this radio here. And what's really cool about it is you get these crystals, and these crystals link you to different online radio stations. And not only that, but in the config file, you can actually add your own radio stations, which is really, really cool. So, you put this in here, and you supply it a redstone signal, and it plays music. It's very loud, and I can't leave it on because of copyright issues. I don't know what type of music it's going to play, and I'm sure it's not going to be license free. But I wanted to show you that. Another really cool thing about it is when I flipped that switch, it was very loud, but you can actually control the volume by redstone signal. So a weak redstone signal would give you a low volume, and a strong redstone signal would give you a high volume. So it's worth just looking that out. If you don't know how this works, in vanilla Minecraft, as of, I believe it's the 1.6 patch and on, redstone has it's always had different signal lengths, but you can actually control the different signal strengths of redstone. So if I were to just put, let's say, one block in here, it would only push it out 1, 2 blocks, a little bit stronger, so on and so forth. The more items you put in here, the farther it's going to go. Now, unfortunately, I'm using something that's weighted very low, but if you put something that doesn't stack like that, it's very cool. And what you'll notice is with that mechanic, you're able to actually control the volume of the radio, which I thought was really, really cool. So let's do a quick comparison of this. Let's just get some blocks to use. Very cool. So we will just put 1 block in here. So you can see it sounds low. And then once we throw a little bit more, you can hear it gets louder, which is very, very cool. Why does that excite me? Well, one of the things I really wanted to do this season is update my RAC media player. And for all of you who've never seen my RAC media player, I'll probably put an annotation up right now so you could watch the video. It's really, really old. It's from the Feed the Beast Dire pack from like 1.4.2, I think. Maybe, I'm pretty sure it wasn't 1.5. It was pretty old. It's old enough that it uses red power, among other things. Now, when I originally created that, I made that with the idea of playing around with different mods. So it uses ComputerCraft, it uses BuildCraft, and it uses red power too. Now, it was fun to build. I actually had a ton of fun building it, but it's not really that efficient, especially that red power 2 doesn't work anymore. And something I've been asked about a lot is to make a straight ComputerCraft only version of the media player. So that is what I am going to do very soon. I can't tell you exactly when I'm going to finish it, but I'm going to be releasing a ComputerCraft media player that plays not only records, but also supports a radio with open blocks. It's going to be very cool, guys. I'm so excited to start working on that. But I have another big project in front of that. And you've heard me talk about it quite a few times. Guys, we're going to the moon. I can't even hold my excitement anymore. As you can see down here, I've already built out everything I need in Galacticraft to go to the moon. Very, very cool. I am excited. Unfortunately, if it was up to me, we'd go right now. Just right now, hop in a rocket and lift off. Unfortunately, I should say fortunately, we are going to go as a server. So it's probably going to be me, Benchy, Apex, and Parker all going to the moon. And we plan on doing that, I believe, next weekend. So for you, it's probably going to be a couple episodes away, but very, very soon, guys. And if you see this tree here, this tree is being retrofitted to be mission control. It's going to be mission control, and then at the top, all the way at the top of the tree, is going to be our launch pads for our different rockets. So I don't know if you guys are too familiar with Galacticraft. I know it's part of the Mooncraft ATL pack, but I don't think many other packs include it. It's a mod that allows you to go to space and create a space station, go to the moon, and go to Mars. And I am so excited about going to the moon because I am going to build a sick AE data center on the moon. I really, really can't wait to start building that out because I'll be honest with you, my AE system is starting to get really, really annoying. So let's get down here a little bit. As you can see, I've built things out a little bit more. I actually have this bee indexer here. I probably don't plan on doing anything with bees, but I do get a ton of bees from my quarries. So I wanted to be able to I believe the indexer has unlimited space for bees, so I just have this connected to my AE system with a fuzzy storage bus, which allows any bees that enter my AE system to go into here. But this is just not efficient. It doesn't look nice. I have it connected to different things, like I have it connected to here, and it's just not nice. So I am going to start building out a mini system here because I want to add crafting and everything. But what I really, really want to do is build out a huge data center on the moon because you know what? Honestly, that just makes sense to me. Why wouldn't you have a data center on the moon? I'm sure if we could do it in the real world, we would totally have a data center on the moon. So I think that's pretty much it for today, guys. I don't know if this is a short episode or not. I haven't actually looked at the time, but I really didn't want to start any big projects today because in my next episode, I'm going to start building out some more AE stuff. And I can't really get started on that just yet. Oh, this is not empty yet. This is crazy. But I want to know from you, what do you guys think? Does this look good? Is it ugly? I mean, should I change it out here? The reason why I went with the spruce wood on the outside, on this bottom part, is just so this wall would match here. But I guess I could use maybe facades, not facades, micro blocks. What do you think? Should I keep it like this? Should I change things? I would really, really love your guys' opinion. Does it look ugly? Does it look nice? I don't know. I like it. I think I like it. What do you guys think? Anyways, that is it for today. Thank you for joining me. As always, if you liked what you see, please. Oh, now that's weak. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a better job at controlling this. If you do like what you see, please give the video a like. It does help me a lot. If you want to see more of my videos, definitely subscribe. If YouTube doesn't screw up the subscribe button again, definitely subscribe. You'll get the videos right into your inbox. And I'll see you guys next time. Later. Wait, don't kill him.
It's my doppelganger.
How is that possible?
I don't know, I may be killing him.
How is this?
Don't die. Don't die. He's going to die.
There he goes. There he goes. Oh, wait. Oh, let's keep him. Skeletons are very hard. Oh, portal gun. Portal gun. He's going to keep shooting me. Dig a hole, and I'll pick him up.
I'm back.
Oh, he's falling into the water.
Yeah, I'm going to pick him up. Dig a hole. I don't want to pick him up yet because he's going to start shooting me. Dig a hole anywhere.
There's a hole.
Okay.
There's a hole.
There's a hole in this house. Okay. Oh, ooh. Okay. He's going to just keep hitting me. Oh, no, don't let the zombie fall in there. Okay, good. Oh.
I should have made the hole bigger.
Oh, you should have made the hole bigger. I got things attacking me. Can you give me a little backup here?
Anyone?
I'm getting
I
abused.
accidentally took out all of your iron blocks out of your AME terminal. How do I put them back in?
Just put him back in. Like, pretend the enemy terminal is a chest. Oh, I can't get this. I'm going to...
Oh, I got him off you.
Oh, let me stop flying. Actually, that'd probably help. Oh. Wait.
Oh, there you go.
You got him?
A little bigger.
Oh. Nope.
Ah.
Get it.
Right, a little bigger.
Damn it. He keeps knocking me back. Got him. Okay.
There you go. Now cover him up. He's going to die.
Glass. I got it in my bag.
Oh,
Did you really die?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I don't think this is close. Okay, I could just put it above him. No, not in with him. Oh, he wouldn't have died because he's wearing a hat.
I don't think he's really wearing my hat. I think it's...
A bug?
Well, no, I've seen this before. I think that mobs have a chance to spawn near a player makes it look like they're wearing the same thing. If you kill him, you won't get any of that stuff from him.
Probably no racism.
No racism, please, Nick. No racism. So here,
no Asian jokes.
Here's what we're gonna try to do.
Got a lot of those.
We're pretty sure the skeleton's gonna despawn because Benchy's saying he's not really wearing his stuff. So we're gonna try to just drop him from a really high place, and if he lives, that means he's wearing Benchy stuff, and if he dies, then it's all a lie.
He's also going to
Sounds
catch
legit.
on fire, probably. And
No, well, the fact that he's not catching on fire makes me actually think he's really wearing that helmet.
maybe.
Wait, hold up. I think there's...
Don't hit him.
Yeah.
Benchy already messed him up pretty bad, so he's probably close to dying.
Yeah, he's only got 2
So
hearts
what is
left.
this? Okay, so you're trying to see if he's actually wearing that...
That equipment, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The boots are boots of Longfall.
So we were just going to drop him from the sky. See if he died.
Far up, but yeah.
Why? The Longfall boot, yeah. They're either going to work or not.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, they're like they negate fall damage completely.
Yeah,
Hey-
completely. They're from the portal gun mod.
And Benchy, fly up with me.
Yeah.
So he stays tracking on you. Oh. It doesn't shoot me. Okay.
Perfect.
So he's shooting me. He's shooting me. Okay. So we're just going to drop him and see what happens.
Yeah.
This is long enough, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Nope.
He totally died.
All right then.